backlash against Chrissy Teigen's controversial tweets about the Ottawa shooting have forced the model off Twitter after she received vicious death threats. On Wednesday, Teigen used the violence in Ottawa to make a point about U.S. gun control, tweeting active shooting in Canada, or as we call it in America, Wednesday. She clarified in a follow-up tweet, "Sorry you don't understand, that is a knock at America and our issues with gun control. No one is minimizing the Ottawa shooting." However, Teigen's tweets led to angry online threats against her. Eventually, the 28-year-old wrote back, "I feel sick. Bye, Twitter." The View co-host Rosie O'Donnell is also drawing criticism on social media for backing Teigen up after she called the model's tweets brilliant and on point. Proud Canuck and Great Big Sea frontman Alan Doyle tells Entertainment City his reaction to the violence in the capital.
It was so sad to see our man passed away, and our thoughts and prayers go with his family, and looking forward to get on with the good lives we have here in Canada.
Doyle, whose musical talent is widely acclaimed, is now adding author to his resume.
When I'm up, I can't get down.
You're looking back at your childhood, Petty Harbour, Newfoundland, to Great Big Sea.
It was a really strange path to the stage for me compared to most, I think, because I spent most of my summers and young life on the wharf with the fishermen and learning to play music. It was an idyllic little lifetime that most people wouldn't get to see.
Here's proof Brad Pitt is a good sport. His recent Between Two Ferns interview when Zach Galifianakis nosed into his love life.
Tell me what it was like the first time that you laid eyes on Angelina. Was it like one of those classical love stories, like when Ross first saw Rachel? You know that show, Friends? Have you seen that?
Film and TV buffs take note. Video-on-demand service Show Me, which launches next month, has just announced a new content deal with Warner Brothers. That means shows like Two Broke Girls and Shameless will be streamed exclusively on Show Me. So will fan favorites like One Tree Hill and The West Wing, plus film favorites like Ocean's 11 and Stanley Kubrick's classics, including The Shining. Cue the binge watching. New in theaters today is Bill Murray's St. Vincent. I caught up with the stars on the red carpet.
I can watch the kid after school. I can do $11 an hour. Let's go! Here's a dime. Call your mom.
Costs more than a dime.
All right, here. Costs more than that. Call collect.
I want to know about St. Vincent, the script that really drew you to want to be a part of this, because you're so notoriously selective about your roles.
I thought, well, if you could do the serious stuff without getting schmaltzy and schmuck-rating people, then you'd have a chance to do something really interesting.
I don't know if I'd let Bill babysit my kid.
You wouldn't?
I don't know. I think he
Bill or Bill's character?
Either, I think he'd probably lose it in a poker game. And
Would you let your kids be babysat by his character?
Not initially, no.
But that you'd come around?
Maybe.
If you got a babysitter, you don't really care until tomorrow anyway, right?
While Naomi Watts has plenty of acting accolades under her belt, she told us working with comic talents like Bill Murray and Melissa McCarthy was scary.
I was terrified, but once I got there, I just thought, okay, I've got to just play with this.
Also new in theaters this weekend is Laggy, starring Keira Knightley as a woman in the throes of a quarter-life crisis.
I totally understood what she was going through, and I loved all the characters in it.
Coming up Monday on Entertainment City, part 1 of my sit-down with Taylor Swift. Here's a sneak peek.
Sometimes I'll go and listen to that song and be like, you wrote this, you have to live by it. You have to learn to let things go.
Now, I know I was excited, but I want to know, are you excited for Taylor's new album release? Tweet us at NCity.